This is Brickhead Boy, and today we'll be looking at a Bestlock set. Looks like a military desert tank with a couple soldiers. So here, 100% compatible, works with other brands. Over 350 pieces, military. There's no set number and no name. Let's check out the back. And here it says model design and development in Canada and Germany. So it shows a picture of your tank, your weapons, and it looks like, oh, there's actually four soldiers. Nice. And one thing I noticed too is, look at the tank. You have IS, AF, American flag, and it looks like you have chain link tracks as opposed to rubber tracks. So let's check it out. So here it looks like you have 6 bags, including a small one here, instruction book, and sticker sheet. So the bags are opened up, and I can tell you right off the bat that these pieces appear to be a lot better shape than the previous Bestlock tank I did. If you remember, I did a review on this tank pretty recently.
Does that refresh your memory?
And now we take a look at this. So here's a closer look at the chain link tracks. This is pretty much the only problem I see, but other than that, it looks good. Let's build it. And here's the set finished. So here it is, your tank, 4 soldiers. You have a dozen extra chain link tracks, extra pieces here, a leftover sticker sheet, your weapons, and an instruction book. Let's start with this. So basically the instruction book is not a book, it's actually just a sheet. One big long sheet folded up. The instructions were easy to follow because it shows the pieces you need and the steps, and what's faded out is your previous steps. So it's pretty simple. Next, let's look at your soldiers. So here you have your generic Bestlock weapons and your minifigures. These are the same type of minifigures, just like my previous Bestlock review. They share the same robotic square torsos and the legs that are not so convenient. I'll show you what I mean. So here's a simple step. Let's see your minifigure go on the step. And he just cannot go. Big fail. He can go sideways, but not frontways. And if you look at the arms, they're 90 degrees unbendable. Next up is the tank. I'll tell you what I don't like about this. First thing, this thing here, move it down, there's nothing supporting it, and there's one piece here, this piece doesn't stick too well. The construction of this tank was pretty stable, lots of pieces overlapping, so I had no problem with the construction. However, the quality of the pieces were better than this one, but in a different way. So with this tank, the plastic quality didn't seem to bend so much, it was actually really stiff. So there's quite a few pieces I had a hard time putting together. Here's some examples. This 1x8 brick here, and this 1x6 piece brick here, I had to really use a lot of force put it in. Same went for these inverted slopes. Same problem. That was pretty much the big drawback. The pieces actually fit together way better than that. So now let's take a closer look at this tank. I don't like how this thing doesn't have any support, so I'm gonna improvise it right now. So that is the solution to the problem. Easy fix. Now let's take a look at the functions. Hatch can open up here. And most importantly, let's take a look at the new and improved track system. So as you saw, the track rolls very well on carpet, semi alright on hard surfaces, so it does get stuck a little bit. But it is a pretty smooth track system, a lot smoother compared to the Oxford. So I will say that is one impressive step forward by Bestlock, this track system. For the size it is, it's 2 studs wide. It's the best that I've seen so far from any brick company. Better than Lego, Oxford, and Kobe. Can you imagine that? Out of all companies, Bestlock makes the best track system. And here are extra pieces, not one problem with any of them. Now if you're wondering, these do look like Brickmania's new tracks, but these are actually different and a lot cheaper too. So, well done, Bestlock. Now, to summarize my review on this Bestlock tank, or more like IFV, it looks like an anti-aircraft type of vehicle with 350 pieces. You know where the pieces go, most of it. Each side of the tracks consists of 52 links each. So that's 104 total, making up almost 1/3 of the piece count. So this is actually a little bit bigger than the previous model, but still, it's a small set. Now you do get 4 hideous minifigures, which are not worth anything really, but to get this just for the tracks alone, I think is worth it. Now I'm not sure if Lego wheels are compatible with this track system, but this track system beats all, like I mentioned. So, I'm not sure how much this retails for. I got it for 25 bucks. Yes, 25 bucks including shipping, which is kind of a rip off. But this guy might know how much it cost.
I don't know.
Anyways, if you're looking for a challenge, you might want to buy this set because it's pretty hard to put together, if you know what I mean. Thanks for watching.